Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Flora, and on this channel I do afro hair care for kids and adults. And in this video I want to show you how I blow dried, straightened and trimmed my daughter's 4C hair. So stay tuned and keep watching. So we start off with freshly washed hair. This hair was deep conditioned, and you want to deep condition or do a protein treatment before you apply it to your hair, because that will make the hair resilient to any form of damage. And then we use these three tools: the fine tooth comb, the afro comb, and a pair of scissors. And the scissors need to be very sharp. Preferably they should be scissors that you only use for hair. And then we have these two heat tools that we're going to use: the Rev hair dryer and the straightening brush. And then of course the heat protectant, which is going to make sure that our hair is protected from any form of heat damage. So to begin, I split the hair into parts, smaller parts, pin them up, and then to get it out of the way. And then I use the afro comb to kind of comb the section a little bit, since we just took it out of plaits. And then we apply the heat protectant, and then we go in with the Rev hair dryer. All right. The Rev hair dryer has really lived up to its name, guys. I'm kind of impressed with this tool. It's been very handy. It makes the blow drying process very quick, especially for when I just want to do a quick blow dry to install a hairstyle, right? But for this process of, doing a hair trim, I wanted the hair really straight. And for some reason, the Rev hair dryer does not really get the roots. It doesn't really straighten the roots the way I would like for this purpose. That's the reason why I went in with the straightening comb after, using the Rev hair dryer. So for a general blow dry, the Rev hair dryer is fine. But for this purpose, I wanted the hair really straight, and that's why I went in with the straightening comb. So 4C girls, let me know, if you use the Rev hair dryer, are you able to really get your hair straight with the Rev hair dryer alone? Because I really find that I have a hard time. No matter how small my sections are, I cannot get the roots to be, straightened at all. Anyway, so that's the reason why I use both tools. And once I do that, then I'm able to really see the split ends. So when I'm trimming, then I know that I'm trimming the split ends and not just chopping off hair, right? Okay, so and another reason why I was happy to go in with the Rev hair dryer first is because I know that the Rev hair dryer, it kind of dispenses less heat. So at least when I go in with it initially, it helps to kind of really give that initial stretch. And then when I go in with the straightening brush, I don't have to do so many passes to get the hair to be straight. So in a way, I feel like I'm reducing the heat that could have been applied to the hair, right? Yeah, but I mean, if you have just one or either, it's still fine, as long as you're using a heat protectant. We all want to avoid heat, but every now and then, like in this case, you might need to straighten your hair to do a trim, and as long as you're not overdoing it, it's okay, right? So once I can see the split ends, my daughter really didn't want me to trim my hair. She was like, "Why are you cutting my hair?" No matter how I explain, like, "Oh, the split ends," she's like, "No, don't cut my hair." So, but anyway, it was easier to see the split ends once the hair was really straight. And I just went in with my scissors and I just snip, right? It was so satisfying. I had to really hold myself back from cutting off more than was needed. Okay, so yeah, we're just doing section by section. The reason why I had the hair parted already in these three sections was to respect the shape in which the hair kind of grows. So I've noticed that my daughter's hair, like mine, grows kind of longer in the back, and in the crown section it's a bit shorter, and it's also the front, it's a bit shorter. So I mean, some of that, uneven growth is, some of it might be due to, breakage, I admit, because, sometimes there's so much tension in the crown section. And of course, we already know that the front part of the hair usually suffers from, losing edges and all that. But I did notice that in my case and my daughter's case, it's a little bit more pronounced that the hair is, longer in the front and shorter longer in the back and shorter in the front. So in trimming their hair, I kind of respected that, I would say disparity in length. So when I was trimming the back, I kind of, yes, I would go for kind of an even cut in the back section because I know the back is, the same length. But then I did not try to make the front, the back to be the same length as the front, because if I try to trim it to an even length throughout the head, then I'll be cutting off so much hair in the back in order to get it to be the same length as the front. Does that kind of make sense? And that was not the goal, right? The goal in this process is just to cut off split ends from each section at a time, So we're not aiming to have an equal length throughout the head. All right, when we are done, the hair in the front is still going to be, slightly shorter than the hair in the back, and that's how we intend to leave it. Okay, all right. So another way that you would know that the split ends are kind of gone is when you comb through the section and your comb is gliding through without any obstruction, because usually when you have the split ends, the comb doesn't really go all the way through because they're kind of rough, So this comb was sort of helping me to determine that I had, gotten rid of as much of the split ends as possible. Okay guys, so this is it pretty much. How did I do? So you notice how in the end the hair is in this sort of heart shape because we trimmed it in the following the direction in which the hair grows, right? The shape in which the hair grows, which is kind of longer in the back than in the front. And I believe even my own trim was like this, where my hair was, as you can see here, a little bit, my hair is a bit shorter in the front and longer in the back. So we kind of just respect that shape and not trying to get the hair to be some arbitrary even length, you know? So let me know in the comment section, do you trim your own hair or do you go to the professionals? Yeah. Also, if you have any tips to share for next time, please do let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.